Well, hey, it's Rick here, and we got to button a couple of things up on this car. Welcome to RCindustry. I wasn't planning on getting one of these, but I ordered it, and it came in. And so what I thought we would do today is, you know, we got the car all packed up and everything, and then all of a sudden this came in. So I actually had to buy a remanufactured one of these, and it's got a core charge, so we're going to have to send the core back. And it's for that power window on the driver's side. As we stated in the video, a couple of videos back, you know, I knew I wouldn't be able to get one right away, and it turned out I did order it, and it actually came in. They overnighted it from Memphis or something, and I was kind of surprised O'Reilly's did that, but they did. So anyway, to secure the car a little better, I mean, it is what it is. Somebody can break in if they want, but that window, you could have just taken a hold of that tape and just pulled the window down too. I found that out afterwards. So let's get this window, motor, lift, arm, thingy, whatever it is. Let's get that put in, and then, you know, because we're leaving tomorrow. All right, show you more. Now, I'm not going to bore you with taking this thing all apart, because you've seen me do that before on the channel. But I'm going to get this apart, and when I get the old motor out, then we'll take it into the bench, and I'll show you what you have to do, because you have to take the ring gear out and put into the new core, or the new motor and transmission thingy. So once we get that out, I'll show you more back there on the workbench. Okay, so we're up here on the bench, and you can see that they look real similar. They're not exactly the same, but everything that matters, I think, is the same. So what we're going to do here is we have to take this plug off and put on the end of this. We have to take this mounting bracket off and put on the end of this one. And we have to take the transmission thingy, slip clutch, out and put into this one. So I'm going to put you up on time lapse. And by the way, here's the instructions, but you know, we don't need those. All right, show you more. Well, I'm headed down to Sikeston in fall of 22. The CrustyChrysler, that makes me feel just like brand new. YouTube channels to see what they can do. Okay, let's talk about what we got here. So, this little duker down in here seems to be fine. It's got these little things here, but you see how that turns and this don't? So I think our problem is right here. Okay, guys and girls, here's what we're going to do. As we've talked about, this piece right here is spinning down inside of here. So it almost looks like there ought to have been something in there anyway, but I don't know. Never paid any attention in the past. But what we're going to do is we're going to take some thin strips of leather, and we're going to wrap this around there and build that up about that much. Cram that down in there and put some grease in it, and we're going to see if it'll work. Now, what did this teach us? It taught us two things. One is to not jump to conclusions, and the other is not to just go buy parts on a whim. I should have taken this apart and realized what the problem was before we just went and ordered a motor. Because, quite honestly, there's nothing wrong with that other motor. So now we've got two motors. One of them, the old one, I could take back and get my core charge from. That's not a problem. But we wouldn't have had to spend the $60 or whatever it was, 59 something, I think. O'Reilly's always gives me a discount because I'm a veteran. But anyway, we still had to pay $60 for something that we really didn't need. But we've already modified it now, so we can't be taking it back. But so we should have learned a couple of things there, and the biggest thing is spending the money on something we don't need to be spending it on. So okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to wrap this thing up. And leather should hold pretty good in here because, I mean, that's what they used to use on windshield wiper motor. I mean, I've seen my grandpa rebuild all kinds of vacuum stuff in them old cars. And, you know, if you had some leather laying around, he was always pretty good about stuff. Oh, and then, of course, I dropped it. Get all the junk off of there. Let's try that again. Wrap that thing up. Yeah, we're leaving. Let's see, tomorrow I got to get my hair cut. I got to look beautiful for everybody down there, so I got to get my hair cut. And I got to put the guitars in there because they're not in there yet. And then we got to load ourselves in here and take off. Okay, so see, that almost won't fit in there. It's just a little bit too much. So I'm going to cut a little of that off and hopefully not drop it like I did a while ago. Okay. It should fit down in there pretty good. Still a little bit much, I think. Yeah. All right, let's take another round off of it. There. Now I think she'll work. Let's put this back on here. Put this back on here. Like so. This little screw in it. Alright. Let's go see what happens now. Show you more. All right, let's see what we got now. Put the key in the old ignition here. Plug this bad boy in. And let's see once what we got. There's one way, and there's the other. Alright guys, let's get her put back together. Show you more. Okay, so we got that in there, and she goes down. Will it go up? There we go. Alright. Alright, well thanks for coming along. I guess we just had to get this thing fixed too to make the trip right, I guess. We're leaving day after tomorrow. We got another day yet, and that's it. Got to go get my hair cut tomorrow. Got to get things ready. And thanks for coming along today. Me and Fred and my son Eric, we're going to be heading to Sikeston, baby. And now we got a window that goes up and down. But we did learn something, guys. I jumped the gun and shouldn't have bought that motor. That wasn't the problem. But I didn't know that because I didn't take the time to take it apart and see. So just remember, you could always make things just like brand used if you just take the time to look at it and figure out why it doesn't work anymore. Alright, thanks for coming along. Be sure and like and share, ring the bell, and follow us. We got some live events coming up. See you then.
Walking down the street, I was minding my own affair.
Run, Tallulah, run!
Hi, baby.